so excited for this one. Both Keenan and Rafael have really unique games, and this should be a super interesting clash of styles, so let's start right away. Rafa playing guard. He really likes to play knee shield in Nogi, so let's see if he'll manage to do something from here. Keenan is doing this weird duck under pass, which I don't think it will work against Rafa. That was so crazy. And Rafa is going for a Kimura grip. Let's see. Rafa is one of the best at finishing armbars. So let's see how Keenan will survive this. Straight away pummeling his left leg inside. Keenan is trying to get up and put pressure on Rafa, but it's hard. Let's see. Okay, he's getting better position now, let's see. Rafa is pummeling his left leg. Look how Rafa is following that arm 360 degrees. That is so interesting. The best guys who do armbar, they all know how to follow that arm 360 degrees all the time. And the main guy is Mika Galvao, in my opinion, for that armbar. Again, Rafa playing guard. It is interesting to see Keenan on his knees. He's mostly like going outside passing, but I don't know, he's maybe trying something specific in this round. He really likes to go for that duck under again. Like he's setting it up. Let's see. Rafa Mendes is one of the best at guard retention. Like he's always framing the shoulders. Watch how he's framing the cross shoulder of Keenan. Always having his knees in a perfect position. And he will never attack if he doesn't feel comfortable first. And again now going for this choi bar. Let's see. Okay, he's getting deeper position. Let's see. Keenan is trying to push his legs down. Jumping over the body of Rafa, which is good defense for that choi bar. Maybe going for a leg lock. Let's see. That was very nice. Keenan attempted a knee bar. But it's so hard. Rafa is so good at clearing his knee lines all the time. Again, Rafa playing knee shield. Controlling the hand of Keenan, so it's hard for Keenan to get a clean crossface on him. You've never seen Rafa in a crossface. He's always keeping his head away from a crossface. Keenan maybe is looking for this over-under pass. But Rafa is framing his far shoulder and pushing the head of Keenan, so it's so hard for Keenan to get a good connection on the hips of Rafa. So let's see. Maybe Keenan is again trying this duck under pass. Let's see. Yeah, he's again going for this duck under. Oh my god. And again Rafa is going for this choi bar. This is the same sequence it happened last time. Maybe Rafa will go for a leg lock. But Keenan stood up. Okay, guard retention now for Rafa. Watch how Rafa is pummeling his legs all the time and centering with Keenan. This is so important. He's always trying to center with Keenan. Watch this. Pummeling the feet all the time, framing the shoulders. Trying to sit up, but Keenan is putting a lot of pressure on Rafa. De la Hiva now for Rafa. Lasso pummeling. Framing the shoulder again. Okay, inverting. Let's see, maybe he will do something from here. It's interesting how he never enters into a K-guard. At that time, K-guard wasn't that popular. But Miao and Lachlan were doing it back then. So I've seen footage of both of them doing it back then. But Rafa was not doing it at all. Even in the gi. But Miao was entering into 50-50 and sweeping straight from K-guard at that time. Rafa playing guard again. Keenan is putting a lot more pressure now, so let's see what will happen. Again, Rafa is framing that shoulder of Keenan all the time. He's trying to sit up because I think Keenan is putting a lot of pressure on him. And he's a lot bigger than Rafa, so he's just trying to like recover a little bit. And now he stood up. Yeah, I think because Keenan put so much pressure on Rafa, he was like, let's restart this and chill out a little bit from the top. It's funny how both of them are guard players, but because of ADCC and the rules of ADCC, which are very heavy wrestling based, they had to learn wrestling because they wanted to win an ADCC championship. So they're very good at wrestling as well. Rafa just framing the shoulders of Keenan. Keenan is a lot bigger than Rafa, so I think Rafa will wait for Keenan to shoot and maybe get a headlock or something. He's very good at counter-attacking, so... And Keenan has a very good double leg and single leg. It's funny how they are not hand fighting at all. They're just timing that one shoot. Let's see. Yeah, Rafa is just framing the shoulders of Keenan. But they're standing tall, so yeah, double leg straight away. Rafa was standing so tall, so it was hard for him to defend this double leg. Again, Rafa straight away pummeling his feet, framing the shoulders, centering with Keenan all the time. It's interesting to see how many people in today's generation were inspired by Rafa Mendes and his guard. So many people have the same guard like Mikey Musumeci and Levi, even Lachlan. And I think Lachlan is even like older than Rafa, so, and he was still inspired by him. Okay, let's see now, inverting Rafa straight into this like 50-50 position. But Keenan slipped his leg out. That was very good. Straight away on the attack. Yeah, Keenan is putting a lot of pressure on Rafa. So Rafa is pushing a lot from guard. And now he's again standing up. Yeah, I think because Keenan is putting so much pressure on him. It's so hard to keep that guard if a person bigger than you is attacking you the whole time. So he's just like restarting and like taking a little bit of rest and regaining his energy. Keenan is being very offensive and going on a double leg, but Rafa got him in a headlock. Rafa has one of the best anaconda chokes, so let's see if he'll manage to do something. Okay, Keenan is framing the hips of Rafa and going out of bounds. That was crazy. Rafa is very good at counter-attacking, so it's hard for Keenan to like shoot without being concerned of that Dars or Anaconda. Again framing the shoulders, Rafa is. Keenan is again being like aggressive, so I think he will shoot again straight away. Arm drag into a single leg, but again Rafa is attacking straight away. Okay, playing guard. He's standing up again. Let's see, body lock for Keenan. But he's over under, so it will be hard to finish this. Rafa is framing the hips. Trying a foot sweep, but nothing there. Rafa jumping close guard. Okay, the Lahiva for Rafa. Watch how he's framing that biceps of Keenan all the time and trying to center with him. We all can learn so much at framing and like playing guard from Rafa. He's one of the best. He's my main guy for like learning guard retention. You see he goes inverted to defend this like guard pass, but he doesn't go into K guard. It's so interesting to watch. Like if people were into the same position today, they all go into that K guard straight away. Again standing up. I think Rafa is getting tired because Keenan is a lot bigger than him and he's pushing the pace a lot. So he's just standing up and waiting for the time to pass. But let's see what will happen now. Somebody on a podcast asked Keenan who was the best at that time, Rafa Mendes or Marcelo Garcia, because he trained with both of them. And Keenan said that he thinks Rafa is the best. And he never seen Rafa be submitted in training, even like past his guard. So that is an interesting info. To never be submitted in training is crazy. Let's see. Keenan being aggressive again. But the time is about to end, so he needs to push the pace straight away. But I think he's also getting tired, like this is a long round. It's interesting to watch how both Keenan and Rafa were forced to learn wrestling because of ADCC. So they would never wrestle if it wasn't for ADCC. Because they're mainly guard players, so it doesn't really benefit them that much. Even less in the gi. So now they're just framing their shoulders. Rafa is just framing and pushing Keenan. Looking for that counter attack all the time. Yeah, it's interesting how they almost never hand fight. They're completely abandoning that hand fight and looking for that one shot from distance. And again double leg Keenan. That was very good. Okay, no Ezekiel for Rafa, but nothing there. Again straight into framing. But the round ended, so thank you guys.
Okay. Now, as your head comes down and mine comes up, look how easy it is for you to lock your triangle. Good.
Yes.
Now, from here, you can submit me. Just good. Good. Now, lock it and come back into a mounted position. Good. And now, how would you play from here?
Hold
buddy?
on a second, Dan. I'm
Danaher?
kind of enjoying this position.
I'm not John anymore. I'm just Danaher.
Hold on. I couldn't see myself.
Oh my
a lot
lord.
of things from
Oh
here.
my lord.
You ever seen this one? That's a sprinkler, John. That's what that's called, John. The sprinkler.
Motherfucker.
Hold on here.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna let you do that. No. Plus, you know, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm not gonna let you do that. Plus, you know, you better fucking kill me. Because if I ever get out of this, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Chicken corn, so the corn can grow, mama. Hey, when chicken corn, so the corn can grow. No, no, no.